What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for yet another remake of a historical player. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to the love that you've shown on the Kaká rebuild or remake, whichever you want to call it. He was a icon of mine whilst growing up in world football, and today we're talking about someone slightly different. I started playing Football Manager in FM05, and this guy was the GOAT. You had to sign him, and if you didn't sign him, you probably didn't win everything that you needed to, because this dude was stood in your way. He was 15, he was American, he came out of DC United. I am, of course, talking about Freddy Adu. Now, this guy, when he was younger, was touted as the next Pele, right? That's how unbelievable this guy was, and the potential ability and how good he got in FM05. I'm just going to flash up his attributes for a 15-year-old in FM05 right now. As you can see, he's an absolute monster. Great technical abilities already, nice mentals, pretty good physicals. He's good on both feet, can play in a couple of different positions. It's absolutely ridiculous how good this guy could have been. However, his career didn't necessarily take that trajectory that Football Manager had promised for him. He had a trial at Manchester United. He's played in a couple of different countries, but it never really materialized. So what we've done today is we've taken his attributes from Football Manager 2005 and put him back into FM22 just to see what happens and how he can get on. I will say I've copied everything as directly as I can from his existing attributes from 2005. However, some of them I've had to change slightly, like off the ball and stuff, and there's some attributes that didn't correlate and didn't move over, so I needed to go through and check some of these off and make sure that they were as accurate as humanly possible. His height's the same, his weight's the same. One thing I have done is I've fixed his potential to 200. Now, the reason I've done this is because he was the best player in the game without question in 2005, and I wanted to see what could happen when you fix a player's potential at 200, and obviously that is what we've done here. So let's dive in. This is Freddy Adu, 15 years of age in FM22, and I think you can safely say he looks insane. He's currently valued, as I said, he's 15, he's got his 2 caps and 1 goal for the under-20s in America. He's currently on £875 a week. He's got a contract for 3 years. I wanted to give him a little bit of time in the MLS just to see how he got on and how he developed and stuff, because he is still very, very young. I've given him his favourite squad number of number 9 at DC United, which is obviously where he started off. He is available for the reserves. He's currently playing on a reserve contract because he is only 15, but because of when the save started and when everything kicks off in the MLS, he's already had an appearance for DC United in the MLS. He's got 1 appearance where he started. He got 1 goal and 2 assists, which is absolutely crazy. Just out of curiosity, where did they play him in that one game? They played him at striker. So as you can see, his attributes are very, very good. His current asking price is 3.4 million to 10 million, which is not too bad for a player with age 15 with 200 potential. That is the top. That is as high as it goes. He's good on either foot. His attribute analysis is pretty good right now. I cannot wait to see what happens to this guy, and I cannot wait to see where he ends up. If this guy doesn't win a Ballon d'Or, I have failed. So what we're going to do, guys, is obviously we've created Freddy Adu. He's currently on a 3-year contract in America at DC United. We're going to jump forward 5 years into the future, 10 years, 15 and 20, because he's so bloody young. We're going to jump forward in those increments and see how he's got on at his different stages of his career, what clubs he's ended up at, and how much money he's transferred for, and ultimately what his attributes look like in game in those years. I can't wait. Let's jump forward 5 years into the future. Okay then, guys, so 5 years into the future, and Freddy Adu finds himself in France at Lyon, which I think is actually quite a good move for him. Yes, okay, he's not gone to one of Europe's what you would call elite clubs, but Lyon have great facilities, playing a league that he can still sort of hone his craft and get better. If you look at him, I've already noticed that he's unhappy. He wants to move to a bigger club, which I think will be on the horizon. He's currently wanted by Liverpool, Spurs, Juventus and Real Madrid. No surprise there. He does have that media description of a wonder kid. He's now on £32,000 a week, age 19, which is not too shabby. And his transfer information, his value's gone up to 42 to 125 million. That's quite a wide range, but for someone with this talent that we know he's got, I think is pretty good, isn't it? He does want to leave for a bigger club. How long has he been at Lyon? Okay, so he had 4 years in the MLS, and then Lyon bought him for what looks like half of the 2024-25 season, maybe? Or has he played the whole season? No, he's played the whole year. Okay, so 9.75 million. Lyon have got an absolute bargain here, and when they ultimately do go to sell him on, I think it's going to be lights out, unbelievable profit for Lyon. So his first full year in the MLS, age 15, 8 goals, 8 assists, 5 player of the matches, 7.38 rating. Second season, 9 goals, 3 assists, 9 goals, 5 assists, 4 goals, 1 assist. His last year in the MLS, not as good as you would expect. The lowest average rating that we've seen through him of 6.98. Since he's landed in France though, 34 appearances for Lyon in that first season, 11 goals, 9 assists, then 14 goals and 7 assists in the latest season, averaging almost an 8, 7.96 at Lyon. If we go back to his profile, for America, 30 international appearances, 15 goals now for the senior side of the USA. Just out of curiosity, has he won anything already? So he's won the CONCACAF Gold Cup with America, fair play, in 2025, good lad. Scored his first international goal against Puerto Rico, age 17, that's mad. He also won the Eastern Conference Championship whilst he was in the MLS in his first season, and he's also won the Coupe de France with Lyon. So to be honest, he's actually done quite well so far. Became DC United's record sale, having left for Lyon for 8.25 million. Broke the US Open Cup record for the youngest player ever to score in a match, which is mad, and also broke the Olympic Lyon record for the most player of the match awards in a season with 15. As I said, very, very good player. He's also won a few little bits as well. I assume he's won some awards. Yes, he has. We're not going to scroll through all of these guys, but he's won some awards. We'll check on the sort of golden boy. We'll check on all of that sort of stuff once we've got to the end of the video, just to see how successful a career Freddy had. So he's at Lyon and he wants to leave. Where do you reckon he will be in 5 years' time? Let's jump forward and find out. Oh, this makes me sad. In 10 years' time, age 24, Freddy Adu is a Manchester United player. Unfortunately, he's followed the same sort of career trajectory as the remake of Kaká. Kaká went from Sao Paulo to United and then on to Bayern Munich. Freddy Adu has gone via Lyon over to Manchester United as well, and I have to say, man, now he's 24 years of age, his physicals and his mentals are unbelievable. He's got a fairly professional personality. He's listed as an elite forward now, and he's getting all the player traits coming out, but 19 agility, 19 balance, 18 natural fitness, great stamina as well, great acceleration, the 20 concentration, 20 off the ball, the flair, the leadership, the vision. This guy's unreal. He's wanted at Manchester United by PSG. Is he going to end up at PSG? I hope not. But his attribute analysis and his graph is getting much, much nicer. That attacking is kind of in that last little chevron now. He's got 16 dribbling, 14 finishing, good first touch as well, good penalty taking, can pass, got good technique as well. He's currently on 375k a week at Manchester United. How much did they buy him for? No, 98 million. What a profit from Lyon that is, by the way. Having him for 2 years and they just sell him on, make over 70 million. That's great business from Lyon. Whoever's doing the scouting for Olympique Lyonnais, good from you. So he's been at Manchester United 5 years. So just after we were there, he left and he joined Manchester United, which is not bad. His career average rating now is a 7.43. In his time at United, 15 goals, 9 assists first season, 13 goals, 7 assists, 18 goals, 7 assists, 17 goals, 10 assists, and in the most recent season, 23 goals and 9 assists in the Premier League. I've got to look, haven't I? Has he won anything? What has he won since he's been at Manchester United? He's won the Gold Cup again with the US, came third in the Olympics. Copa America winners. Won the Copa America? Jeez. Okay, Freddy Adu. He's won the FA Cup. He's runner-up in the Community Shield. He's a Premier League champion, a Champions League winner. Oh my God. Community Shield winner, UEFA Super Cup winner, Carabao Cup winner, Emirates FA Cup winners. He's been dominant since he's been at Manchester United. In terms of personal awards, again, he's doing the things, guys. He's won a lot. This little thing on the right hand side is getting shorter by the year. Again, landmarks for him. He's now Manchester United captain, which is fair play to him for that. And he's won all sorts of awards whilst playing for the US. Broke the record for having highest average rating in a season. 8.81 is what he's averaged for America. How many goals is in 93 caps for America and 83 goals? Jesus Christ. That is insane. His average rating's unreal. He's match sharp. His condition's great. His morale's great. I think he's probably going to end up at United for the remainder of this save. And I think it's a great thing for him, to be honest. He's at a place where he can thrive. He's 24 years of age. He's going into the peak of his powers, and he already looks this damn good. Now, I know I fixed his potential at 200, but now he's gone from DC United to Lyon and now on to Manchester United. He's really in the right place that he can thrive, and hopefully he can go on and win lots more titles. We'll be back in 5 years to see if Freddy is still at Manchester United. Okay guys, so my saves messed up a little bit. We've come back a little bit earlier than we wanted to. We've come back in March of 2036. We usually would come back in June, but I kind of messed things up a little bit. My autosave has kind of had a little bit of a wobble. But this is Freddy Adu now, aged 29. He looks insane, and he's followed the same career as Kaká. He's gone from Manchester United. He is now a FC Bayern player. He is a model professional, a legendary forward according to his media description. He's only 29. His physicals again look great. His mentals are great, and his technical attributes have actually rounded off a little bit over the past 5 years as well. Manchester United bought him for 98 million. If Bayern haven't bought him for at least 150, I don't know what's happened. Oh, 201 million pounds. Is that all up front as well? Okay, so the minimum was 114 with add-ons, which included up to 201 million. And Freddy Adu has warranted all of those bonuses. That is crazy. So in his last few years at United, he's again done very, very well. And now he's at Bayern. Hit the ground running, 21 goals and 10 assists in his first season, 22 goals and 11 assists in his second season, so he's getting better. His average rating over 533 matches is now 7.5. Average rating. Average. So now for America, he's got 151 caps and 125 goals. He's at well over a goal a game, goal every other game. He's almost a goal a game. This guy's unreal, isn't he? He's now number 6 at Bayern, which is mad. Where are they playing you? They're playing him at central attacking midfield. So they're playing him at Cam. He's got 30 appearances for the club, 24 goals, 10 assists. That is mad. From central attacking midfield, 34 goal contributions in 30 appearances. And he scores 4 in 2 when he's up front. Oh god, sorry guys, I just jumped a little bit further around. That is mad. He's dominant for the US. He's dominant for his club side. So I assume since he's moved to Bayern, he's won some more stuff, right? We go to competitions. Let's just check his final few years as Manchester United. Runners up in the Olympics again. CONCACAF Gold Cup winners again. Europa League runners up with Manchester United. They shouldn't be in the Europa League. But since he's moved to Bayern, DFL Super Cup winners, DFL Pokal winners, Bundesliga winner, Champions League winner, another runner-up in the CONCACAF Gold Cup, Super Cup winners, UEFA Super Cup winners. This guy, he just wins trophies, doesn't he? He just wins trophies. Again, the awards tab, I'm not going to look through them all, but he wins awards, guys. There's not really much to say here. He wins a lot of awards. And in terms of landmarks as well, he's still breaking records for the US, as you kind of would expect. This is the career we expected from Freddy Adu back in FM05. Not what actually, unfortunately, happened to him. But yeah, he's absolutely smashing things. And you love to see it. He's Bayern captain now as well, which is fantastic. He was Bayern's record signing for 114 million, but obviously we know that has ultimately gone up to 201 million. Broke the record for most goals in a match when he scored 4 against Canada. Freddy's massive, man. He's unreal. He is unreal. He's now 29 years of age. We're going to jump forward 5 more years. I think he will still be at Bayern because he doesn't seem like he's falling off at all in any capacity. So we're going to see how he is in 5 years' time. I think he'll still be at Bayern, but it would be very nice and very poetic of the story if he ends up back in the MLS. But we'll be back in 5 years' time at the end of Freddy Adu's career. So now age 35, I was right, Freddy Adu is still a Bayern Munich player. It's no real surprise there, and his attributes definitely have started to fall off. His physicals have really dropped off over the past few years. He's down to 10 pace, 9 stamina, that sort of thing, but everything else is pretty good. He's still bagging in the goals and the assists. I will break down his season and his career in a second, guys, but his player traits, he's learned basically everything that you need him to learn. His mentals are brilliant. Technically, again, fantastic. He's now got 163 caps for the US national team with 136 goals. 163 caps, 136 goals. Sorry, my bad. I just don't really know what else I can say about Freddy Adu. If we look at his career, obviously we had the first 2 seasons at Bayern already, and he's just gone from strength to strength, really. 23 goals, 15 assists. Oh man, what a season that is for Freddy Adu. 23 goals and 15 assists. Is mad. That is just, it's just crazy how good a player he was predicted to be. That's all I'm going to say. Dominant with Bayern in the Bundesliga, as you can see here. This is his overall career. Also, final stats on his career now, because we're not going to jump forward any further. 744 appearances, 362 goals, 203 assists, 126 player of the matches, and an average rating throughout his career of 7.57. Wow. That's all I've got to say, guys. That is all I've got to say. In terms of his milestones, again, he's won the champ. Let's just have a look at this. I assume since he's been at Bayern, he's just absolutely blitzed everything. CONCACAF Nations League winners, okay, sure, with the US, DF Pokal, Bundesliga champions, Champions League runner-up in 2037. It looks like they're winning these 3 trophies on the regular, DFB Pokal, the Bundesliga, and the DFL Super Cup. Looks like they won these every year he's been there, and he's just won the Champions League in 2042 in potentially his last season. Can we see the final? Can I see the score in the final? So they win 2-1 in the final. Please let me see this. It's only just finished. He did start, he played left midfield, he didn't play very well, but he's won yet another Champions League trophy, which is just crazy thinking about how many Champions League this man's won. His awards tab is long. We'll have a look at some of the world awards in a second, but that is absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, landmarks. Broke the Bayern assist record for 26 assists in a season is mad. Again, he's just so dominant, guys. Let's have a look at some of the world awards. Let's just chuck in the Ballon d'Or to start with. So he's a multiple Ballon d'Or winner. So he won it in 2032, beating out Pedri and Kylian Mbappe. He's then sort of battled in and around it. He was nowhere near it the season after, Camavinga winning that one. And then obviously we're fighting new gens now. So he came second in 2034, won it in 35, won it in 36, then had 3 years, where he was second, third, and second again behind this man, Payman. Oh god, I'm not even going to say this dude's name, but he looks insane as well. Another new gen. 171 caps for the German national team for this guy who plays for Man City is absolutely mad. And then over the last 2 seasons, it's nice to see that since he's been at Bayern, age 34, you can still win the Ballon d'Or. Absolutely smashing it. So he has won it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-time Ballon d'Or winner. Not too bad at all. Eat your heart out. Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously, this is where we're looking, but obviously look at those back-to-back ones for Kylian Mbappe. That is crazy. That is mad. Fair play, Mbappe. What other stuff has he potentially won then? I assume he's been in the FIFA Pro team. If I put him in all seasons, he comes in at central attacking midfield. And look at some of the company that he's with here. Donnarumma, Kimmich, De Ligt, Diaz, Theo Hernandez, Camavinga, that new gen who's won the Ballon d'Or, Mbappe, Salah, Haaland up front, and then Freddy Adu knocking in there. I assume he's not the highest average rating. This dude here, another new gen, immense. Some of the talents that this game can produce are absolutely unreal. Did he win The best, yeah, he's definitely won that, hasn't he? The best FIFA men's player, he's won that quite a lot. What else has he won? World Player of the Year, yeah, he's won that one as well. NXGN, did he win that one back in the day? He did. He won it back-to-back years, actually, whilst he was at Lyon, aged 18 and 19. Unbelievable seasons for him there. And then obviously it goes on. You kind of wouldn't expect him to get beyond that. So he's absolutely smashed it. He's just won everything. He's just potentially the best player that we've ever seen. And that is exactly what I was hoping for with Freddy Adu. But we've gone through his career. We've seen he's won everything. That is where I'm going to leave things for today, guys. I'm going to ask a question to you guys. Who would you like to see next? There are two players that I want to showcase, and I don't know which order to do them in. So I want you guys to help me decide. The options are R9 Ronaldo or Thierry Henry. I've got images of both of them from when they were younger. I want you guys to tell me down in the comments who you would like to see next. R9 Ronaldo, Thierry Henry. That's as simple as that. If you have enjoyed this episode, taking a look at a little bit of a nostalgia trip at Freddy Adu, please do drop a like on the video down below. If you are new around here, subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager content. We're going to do loads of these things, and looking at some of these old players, it's just fantastic to see, isn't it? That's where I'm going to leave it. Hope you have a good day, guys. Enjoy yourself. Have a good evening, and I'll see you on another one very, very soon.